Once again, the Oil Point Mangrove Regional Natural Park is a target of theft after being stole part of the wood from the tourist trail, taking advantage of the fact that the site was out of service. Alice Medina provides more information from this point. Alice, good afternoon.
And all the TV viewers, I say hello from here, from the Regional Park Old Point, because in the last hours, the Coralina said they present a theft in this place. The director of the corporation, Coralina, Arne Britton, told us about the details about this thief that gone on in the last hours.
Coralina rechaza contundentemente.
Coralina strongly rejects the criminal acts that have been occurred in Old Point Regional Park. In recent days, people stole approximately 20 pieces of wood that are part of the park trail. 20 pieces of wood valued at 2 million and 3 million pesos approximately. A situation that not only harms the environmental authority, but also the tourism sector, harms the island, harms the economy, the residents who enjoy this trail, and that some criminals obstruct their recreation and comfort during the tour in this ecological area. We are already made the respective complaint and investigation, and we will reinforce the surveillance foot of this sector because the actions were presented when there was no one from the corporation in the area.
The director also mentioned that they want to take some action to avoid this type of actions. One of them is put security in this place. This is all information I report from here from the Old Point Regional Park. Continue listening to studio with more information.
Thank you, Alice. And in other news, at a press conference, the energy company EDAS stated that the department is behind in technology issues due to the territorial organization plan that does not allow certain technologies to be developed, which limits the EDAS company to be able to make some investment in this matter of technology.
San Andres, compared to the rest of the world today, we can say that it is totally lagging behind in terms of technology that can facilitate or improve the quality of life in the department.
The director of EDAS also said that he understands that SOPESA, the energy service provider, reviews the possibility of making technological change and make the energy transition in the department. For its part, the entity as the inspector of SOPESA referred to the increase in the cost of the service during the pandemic and the hot weather in the island.
Nos ha demostrado que el servicio.
This has shown us that the service, although it may be subject to some observation, has not been intermittent. It has been permanent in the archipelago department. The costs of energy production are still variant according to the months that are occurring. For example, we can tell the community that in the month of September, in the month of November, October, there was a very high trend in energy consumption and simple records to the heat wave that affects us in the months. Then the community tends to use the air condition with a higher incidence. Use also the fridge with a higher incidence, so consumption of energy increases and therefore the bill increases.
Ben ended with a call to the community to be efficient in the energy consumption.
Los costos de energía
Energy
son
costs are
variables.
variable and always related to diesel use. Diesel and oil are fixed consumption that does not decrease. The value of diesel in the market does not decrease, and the energy generation process in San Andres at this moment is based on diesel. Therefore, EDAS, through all its EDAS cleaning energy processes, is proposing to make the energy transition and change the energy matrix of the archipelago department and seeks the implementation of clean energy.
A febrero del 2022, el Fondo Nacional del Ahorro ha financiado el saldo para vivienda de los colombianos que asciende a los 8,1 billones de pesos.
And the Departmental Governor's Office has once again started solid waste collection days.
The Secretary of Public Services indicated that these activities begin this week from 8 a.m. on the days and sectors indicated.
Ya inicia una nueva semana.
A new week of Governor's Office in charge of the collection of special waste has begun. This week, the collection and cleaning days will be focused on the downtown sector of the island, and on Tuesday and Wednesday will be in Guinea Hen and on the Hill. In addition to the collection days, we will have the normal roads in the sector of Santana and Swamp Ground, and will also be in Los Laureles, and at the end of the week, the roads will be for Mission Hill.
The community is invited to make available their special waste the night before the collection day to avoid visual contamination.
And the registrar published a sample of how the voting card will look like in Creole.
This is what the ballot for the 2022 presidential elections looks like. The location on the screen in the first row from left to right for the League of Anti-Corruption Governors are Rodolfo Hernandez for president and Marilyn Castillo for vice president. Second in the row for the party Colombia Fair and Free for presidency, John Milton Rodriguez, and vice presidency, Sandra de las Lajas Torres. Third in line for the party Team for Colombia for president, Federico Gutierrez, and vice president, Rodrigo Lara. In the second row, first on the ballot from left to right for the Centro Esperanza Party for President Sergio Fajardo and Vice President Luis Gilberto Murillo. Second in line for the Salvation Colombia Party for President Enrique Gomez Martinez and Vice President Carlos Cuartas Quiseno. Third in line for the Historical PAC Party for President Gustavo Petro and Vice President Francia Marquez Mina. And in the last row from left to right, first for the Colombia Think Big Party for President Luis Perez and Vice President Seferino Mosquera Murillo. Second for the Green Oxygen Party for President Ingrid Betancourt and Vice President Jose Luis Esparza. And finally, third for the blank vote. As can be seen on the screen, the ballot is completely in Creole and available to the community.
In Teleislas news, the community gives their opinion on the blockade being carried out at the Office of Control of Circulation and Residence Ocre.
After more than 3 weeks of blocking access to the Ocre office at the main road of 20 de Julio Avenue, the community shares its opinion. Some consider that they agree with the demands made by the Ethnil Raizal group.
The Ocre is for native, not for Spaniard, not for Oak language. It's for we are native here in the island. And in that you have too much corruption. So you have to find some solution for that.
Others express that the most affected are the inhabitants of the island.
Nos vemos muy mal porque
It affects us a lot because it is customary to pass through there, and traffic is increasing.
No debiera de ser. Ellos no debieran de...
They shouldn't do something like that. You leave out to go to a place and get delayed due to this. And if they are going to ask for a place, they should look for another way.
It should be noted that the drivers have had to take alternative routes to get around the downtown sector.
La junta directiva se supone que ellos deben de tomar.
They are the boards of directors, so they should make decisions within the Ocre. So I don't understand why they are not working together. Of course, we are affected by the closure of the Ocre and the road. The Ocre is a very important entity for us Raizal and residents, but all this is due to the differences that a board of directors has with the Ocre. They should sit down and solve the problems. We have nothing to do with it. That is why they are elected, so they can look and see how they must operate.
At this time, we continue with Victor Fusalba and the sport news of our department.
Hello, here are the best sports of the island. The Departmental Football League inaugurated tournaments in the Insular Department. The Departmental Soccer Tournament organized by the Soccer League was inaugurated with the participation of 31 teams from the different clubs registered in the Departmental League. We spoke with the president of the league, Dr. Lyle Newball.
Today we made the inauguration of the tournament, the football tournament in the island of San Andres. And the idea is to give to know the community that the football is present and that we will be starting all the games from today. Practically from the 32 clubs, we have 31 clubs inscribed in the tournament, and we have all the categories from baby football, go to veterans football.
There will be much more soccer activities for the sportsmen of the island, as stated by Newball. And on another stadium, softball tournaments delights and integrates workers from different companies. It is the intercompany softball tournament that is being played at the Henio Archibald Stadium, which integrates and entertains workers from different companies with exciting games that pleases players and fans of this sport of softball. We talked to one of the players of the tournament who told us about it.
El torneo para nosotros es muy importante porque
The tournament is very important for us because it serves as recreation after such work in a week. We get rid of the stress here as we participate, and not only that, but the hill and all the neighbors that participate at least come to get rid of stress, and they watch us play in this intercompany tournament we are in. Right now, we are 6 teams participating, the Agregados, Bomberos A and Bomberos B. There is EDAS and the Camarón Aquarium. It is very important for all the players to be able to participate and to recreate here.
Another one who gave his opinion was Germán Paredes.
For me, the integration is more important, the friendship that one makes, and to try to get our family to come out to the stadium and have fun on Saturdays and Sundays, which are the days when this is played.
Sports and recreation are important factors for the workers as they help them to de-stress, as stated by Paredes. And this will be all in sports for the moment. I am Victor Fosalva, Teleislas News.